I'm going to say a couple things about the history of tap. It started in the 1800s, and then in the quote-unquote show business area there. Basically, I just wanted to show you one book. If you're really interested, this is a fabulous book. It has all the look at that afterwards. I'm not going to spend much time on that because usually we've got tap later on. How I started this show, I was taking lessons at the Studio One dance studio here in town. There was probably the 13 basic steps to tap. So when I was in the class, I went home and I thought, you know what? I could turn these into note values for children, and they could actually learn the note values using their feet. Okay, and I got away with it by saying, you know, it's like having drums on your feet, which it really is. Okay, so that's how I started it. So the stamp, the second one there, is like figure your full weight. You just put your elbows. Okay, ready to begin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the stomp is when we just are on one side. 1, 2, 3. Let's switch the weight north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the toe drop, just like another toe down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the heel drop, exact opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the brush, and we brush our foot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the spank, we go backwards. I think I'll just shorten this up here, okay? So we just spank like this, and just go back over here. And then the dig is when we put our heel down like this, okay? And then the toes, we go back like this. Good. And then the chuck, we have 2 feet together, we slide our feet forward like this. Okay, we try to okay? And then the hop, we'll just hop on one foot, okay? And the leap is when we switch feet like this. And the last one is different than the dig because you actually use the heel of your foot. We just kind of scuff it forward like this. Because that's what it's stuff. So we're going to quickly do that in YMCA. I started with this piece of music because the kids all know it, you know. So we're just going to do 2 sets of this. 2. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Let's do it over again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Now we'll end. Good. So, again, you can just see the, the exploration of rhythmic speech with this as well. Okay, echo patterns. Okay, would you please turn your backs to me? And of course, we know a lot of echoing and so forth. So we can certainly do it with taps. Okay, so listen. Sorry. Okay, go. I'm sorry. Let me do that again. Go. Good. And I'm glad I didn't bring it here because that would have been a waste here. But anyways, the kids really like these suitcases because I'll just put one up here. The sounds they can make, and they like to jump on them and things like that too. You have to be careful. But if I were to play a question, and the student would have to create an answer, okay? And we do a lot of question and answer in music class, or do we not? So they might go, whatever, okay? So I don't know if you want to play around with some of those or not. I mean, do you feel comfortable making a question and trying to answer anybody, or would you rather not? It's okay. No, okay. But anyways, I'll just say, okay. Okay, that's right, I understand. But anyways, you can see how fun this can be. And I had them working with a partner. And then I would just have some drum beats going in the background, and they would, sometimes things like this going, and explore the sound, and, all kinds of body percussion can be used with those as well. Because when I saw that stomp thing, I just thought, oh wow, the suitcase is exactly what I was doing. Okay, now the rhythmic patterns. I just wrote some so you can see how children can actually play more than just the note values. by themselves as we did to the YMCA piece earlier, or the Bob Rizzo song. So what I'd like to do is just go over these, okay, how these are performed, and then we'll put some music on and try them, okay? Is that okay? So let's just go to the first one, and it's going to be ta, 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 rest, ta, 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 rest. And forgive me, I forgot to put the repeats because all those, we're going to repeat each one. So let's just try that first one, shall we? Ta, 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 rest, ta, 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 rest, ta, 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 rest. And again, these are stamping quarter notes, okay. Then the next one we have, remember the eighth notes, or the TT, we do the step and the heel drop. So T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, and again, don't be worried about left and right, because basically you can see how that's broken apart. Then this one, let's just for fun, we'll do claps, third line here, and then use our feet and the rest of the phrase. So, ta, 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 again, ta, 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 ta. Then we have the 16th notes, okay, and again, don't worry about those. So, tir, tir, ta, tir, tir, ta, tir, 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 tir. And again, that would just take a little practice in your part. That's the only one you really have to practice, as you can see, is that one until you get it this speed going. And then the dotted half, so ta, rest. So again, ta, rest. We have our half note, which is the scuff, right? So ta, now, I didn't have that on the other chart there, but T to the top, T to the top, T to the top, in slow motion. Good, very good. Okay, all right. And you have sandals on it. Yeah. Okay, very good though. Okay, so it's the dig, right? We know that from 13 steps. This step, and then it's a heel drop. That's all it is. So T to the top, let's stand here. T to the top, we switch feet here. T to the what's wrong with doing T to the top? Body percussion. You can see how the kids can kind of create and explore. So then I have the word improvise, because I like to just sometimes put the music on and let the kids just have fun and make up rhythms as well. So what I'd like to do, though, if it's okay with you, is try these. Is that okay with some drum beats in the background? You'll just have to bear with me, because you'll have to hear 1, 2, percussion again. Because just bear with me. As soon as we get to the drum beat, we'll just start each phrase twice through, okay?
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Let's do it over again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Now we'll end.
1, 2, ready to go. Rest again. Rest again. And then, you know, it seems too, when I was doing this and getting it going, I was reading so many articles where children were not, you know, active, and they were for the computer and video games and things of that nature. And I thought, wow, this is fun because it's really a workout. You're It really is. Wow. The only thing is you get older, like me here, it's hard on the knees. It's a drawback for being an adult, it's very hard on the knees. Now, I wanted to show you two. I brought these this morning. I ordered these last year, and I wanted I only teach 4 and 5-year-olds now, so I wanted the boys and girls to explore the tap sounds, okay? Has anyone ever seen these before? I think I ordered them for Music in Motion, but they're called disco taps. And so I had my little kindergartners sending me my boxes, and it's really fun actually. And they put them on their hands, of course, and we're doing little patty cake things and so forth. I did try them on the feet because it says in the directions you can just lie these on children's feet. Well, I don't know. There's one 5-year-old decided to kick really hard and it went flying across the room. And of course another one said, oh, this is pretty cool. And so we had a flying taps on them. I said, oh, okay, let's go back to the hands again. But when I did this at Lummis, the school from where I came from, the parents, some did buy their children tap shoes, others just went to Payless and got some very inexpensive shoes and then just, put some taps in. So there are ways to go around that. And as far as the tap boards, I had maintenance go to Home Depot, and each board, I think, was like $9 or something, and I had tap boards and everything. So
How many did you need for a class?
I'm sorry?
How many tap boards?
I had 9.
Oh, just 9? Oh.
Yeah. So, and I miss it a lot. That's why I was so excited to do this morning, because I'm Marcy, of course, I'm teaching 4 and 5-year-olds, which I really love, but I was working with older kids with this, and I miss it. And I didn't get back to it because I got busy with other projects, and I didn't get back to it. But the kids just had so much fun. I just can't tell you how much fun it was.
So where are you at now?
I'm at Alexander Dawson, where Marcy is.
Oh, is it private school?
Yeah, it's a private school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was in the district for almost 17 years, so it's a long time, But so what I was going to say, ladies, though, if you would like, I was going to give you just out of these. But I was going to mention something else. I kind of stole this idea from the Sun City Tap Show because I wanted to see my sister in it. And it was so cool. The ladies in this one group had taps around their knees, on their bottoms. We didn't do that for 4-year-olds. And then they had taps, of course, on their feet and on their hands. And it was strictly body percussion, no music, just taps like this, hand clapping. And I thought, how fun would that be for children? If you could get all these taps in their bodies, probably not in the bottom, you don't want to do that one, but to make up patterns, give them flashcards and have them make up patterns with their taps, or using the floor, the boxes. I mean, the ideas are just endless, and you're teaching so many things with these taps. You really are. So if you wouldn't mind just sliding these on your hands, and I was just going to put those. Just going to put some drum beats on again, and you can just kind of play around with some improvisation using the boxes. If you want to do patty cakes, or whatever you want to do, using your feet, just to kind of have fun with it. Okay, here if you don't mind. Oh, I hope I don't have to hear one bubble on my shoe. No, I don't think so. I'll hear that one more time. Just let yourself kind of go. You just start making these patterns up. Don't be afraid to use the box. Of course, I'm using stuff. Sorry. Oh no, we're gonna.
Shoe, 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Pause, medium, over a pen. 1, 2, on my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Now, go.
start off, I mean, I would just recommend if, you know, I don't know what your situation is, but, you know, I would recommend that you, if you ever get this going, you know, just practice a couple of these patterns on your own. And I know those handouts are someplace in this building, because I know I submitted a long time ago. But in my handout, it tells you specifically what to do, how to create all those photos up there. So, and the 13 steps, we'll maybe just review those right before we leave again, just to make sure that you totally remember what they are, okay? But can you see how easy, because you know, I think some people think, oh gosh, tap, you know. But when Jeff Williams presented those 13 steps, they were so easy. I mean, the adults in the class had never tapped before, and I don't know if you have, ladies, but you can see how easy they are. The kids, of course, can do these. And so they just have to practice the, you know, the more difficult ones. But we would do patterns across the floor. I'd give them a pattern, you know, so that, how we do it, right? What we do all the time. Yeah. So it's so much work is involved in this. I don't know if, I mean, you know, really when you think about it, you're teaching phrasing, you're teaching dynamics, you know, patterns. It's just endless, it really is. Now, I have a little routine that I'd like to end with. And then I thought we'd go over the 13 steps again, and then perhaps just some of the more tricky rhythms down there in case you decide to do this in your classrooms. I was going to give you my email too.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Your classroom at Lummis, did you have a
No, I had to get the tap boards at Lowe's.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to make this go down and get the tap boards, and we just put them out in the morning, so.
Oh.
But here is my email in case you have any questions. I'll give you my phone number too. I don't know if it's better me. Because I would be glad to help you, because I just think this is so fun.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice if they got the sheets too.
Yeah, I know. Well, if nothing else, contact me, and if for some reason I can't find them at the end of the day, I'll make sure that you contact me. I'll mail them to you. Okay. So, and that reminds me too. Well, I think I had this on the bottom of the handout. This Bob Rizzo, I think I provided his website, and I also provided another person, Danny Daniels, for videos and things. You know, if you really want to get into it, but. I just love the music. I mean, the music I was playing today, except for the drum beats there, was all. I just love his music, and they have a lot of, you know, songs that are really short, real rhythmic and so forth. I didn't pick really quick things today. Some of this music is very heavy, but you know, being that we're new at this, you know what I'm saying. I thought we'd not get into too fast a tempo here. Okay, and then, if you will, I thought we kind of finish with a routine here. What I'd like to do, let's get this out of the way here, sorry ladies. Here. Thanks.
What kind of rhythm is that?
I don't know, you know, the lady that did this for me, she was an interior decorator. And she just went home and she made 24 boxes because I was just amazed. Oh my gosh, she just said, yeah, I did my garage, no problem. She was amazing anyways, but I'm sure they can't be that hard to make, really. They're just really friends and dads in school. But and you don't have to have these to start the tap program, but the kids really like them because, you know, you can see how noisy they are. You should hurt my room sometimes, but boy. No one wants to be my neighbor.
Now tell me, okay, so you just got board to put on the floor. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's just, there's a sort of name for it too. Like, that's way better email me because I can't remember like right now what it's called, but it's just the, you know, the thin board that
Like a plywood?
Yeah, like a plywood type thing, yeah. And I just bought, I think it was 9 sheets of tap board. In fact, I got them on to our school now. So I just put them, you know, the boys got them out in the morning, the girls helped too, and we just, you know, well, we started off truly with the YMCA, because I knew they were familiar with that song, went over the 13 steps, went into note guys, reading patterns, and then something we didn't do today, though, but I did do in my tap performance, we had children playing these as ostinatos. Okay, so let me start off. I mean, it's not cool, but the next one, you know, we had some ostinato things going over the taps and the boxes, and it was fun. So fun. Yeah. So when you hear, you know, when you hear all those patterns together, the different sounds and taps and the boxes and so forth. Okay, so anyways, I will, especially, pardon me?
The older kids would love it.
Oh, I know. They really did. It was scary though because I thought, oh my gosh, I've never done this before. So was very scary, especially after I told my friends we have a big performance. And oh boy, these kids have never tapped before. This is
How many were in your program?
I had 2 different groups, Marcy, so I want to say, I think I maybe had 20 in one group and 16 in another or something like
So
that.
it was like a special class you did it?
Yeah, I did it in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I know there's a gentleman in the district too that does that with, trash cans and buckets and things. I know I saw him once do some things like that. It reminded me, he was leaving, I'm pretty sure he's in the district still, so. Yes, yes, that's what it is, yes.
Oh, yeah. Did he get
Yeah.
anything?
I don't know, I just know he was like a group guy.
Oh, okay. There's one that actually got into it.
Oh, yeah.
I was second audition.
Because I went to one of his sessions, and I remember sitting there thinking, oh wow, this is kind of like what I was at weird
Yeah.
but it was very similar, whole rhythmic idea and that kind of thing. So anyways, I just wanted to end with a little routine because I wanted you to, well, this is actually we're doing 13 steps, so we're combining them, okay? This little routine is not in your notes because it's nothing special on the choreography. I was just going to try to have you combine some things and do some different things with 13 steps. Okay, and so what we're going to do is just what we will call windshield wiper steps, which is really just going to go like this, back and forth, and then the other foot, we're going to do this for 8 weeks, okay? Now remember what a heel is, right? So we're going to do heel, stamp, heel, stamp. So we're just combining some of those 13 steps into some very simple things. Okay, then the next one we're going to do is toe, remember toe? Toe, stamp, toe, stamp, toe, stamp, toe, stamp, toe, stamp, right? And then the next one we're going to do a chug and a clap. So we're going to chug, clap. And we're going to break it into 2. This is a heavy sound, right? I don't like that. I don't have hard knees, but anyways. And then we have 3 leaves with a clap. So it's going to be 3, 3, 3. Remember? 3, 3, 3. Again, 3, 3, 3. Okay, where the leaves are, right? We transfer the weight. Okay, now we're going to do a brush, a spank. Remember brushes, right? A brush and a spank and a brush and a stamps and a brush and a spank and a brush and a stamps, okay? Then remember the step is, right? So we're going to go step, yoga, step, yoga. And we can travel with these too. So you go up, you can go back. Okay? And then we're going to do a grapevine, which we all know. Okay, so we're going to do grapevine here. I want to give you something definitely that's very familiar. But again, if you want to go a little fancy, you can do our 8 steps here, we wish, okay? And the circular step, I'm just going to have you do just a step, just going around in a circle with your foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to turn. Okay. No, I hope it's okay, but I just want to be kind of fun just to end with a little routine. Let's shoot. Would be good if I changed the music, okay? In the CD, sorry. Oh, that's okay. I better keep you wait. You are. Okay. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start with windshield wiper step. 5, my spiel. Do you have any questions?
I tell you one thing, all those tap shoes, it's all grant money.
Really?
Sure, yeah, people will fund tap.
Who does skate? Who does?
Our PE teacher,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And we have tap dancing teachers too.
That's
Yes. But it's all grant money, you can get funded, you can get tap shoes funded.
Wow. I know this, I'm in heaven in here, okay? I love this room. I want you to know.
Yeah.
Even if no one came, I'd be here.
Yeah. That's right, tapping away.
It's fabulous.
It looked great.
I wonder if people don't know where this is. Did you hear me say this morning where it comes?
I don't know, I mean, I'm thrilled these ladies came, I don't get it from, but I was happy that it's
Special attention.
I love this room.